What's up, guys? Jason the X for SCNS Live back with another review, and I am reviewing the Star Wars The Black Series Snowspeeder with Dak Rowter. This is the 40th anniversary thing for Empire Strikes Back. As we know, the best Star Wars movie, and if you got a problem with it, I swear I will fight you. Anyway, this thing is fantabulous. Look, I know I do big time reviews, and I'm the other way, but I'm trying my best because this thing is huge. So I got it in the photo booth, but man, it looks so good. This came out very well, and I was so worried they were going to stop doing Black Series vehicles after that TIE Fighter. So anyway, let's go ahead and get the whoosh out of the way. Let's get a look at the box that it comes in. You got the Star Wars The Black Series. You got that lovely black and white artwork that they do. There's a look at the vehicle itself. Coming down, you got to look at Dak. Right over there, Snowspeeder. Zoomed in just a little too much there. Coming back on the box here, you have what is probably the biggest Black Series character portrait, and that is Dak right there. I wouldn't know because I never had a box for my TIE Fighter. I bought it at a convention, and over here you've got the grid pattern. You can actually see the top of my light box here. So you got Snowspeeder, Dak Rowter. I've done all of this just to get this big old box. So, okay, there's a look at the back of the box, and it's coming open. So you got Star Wars The Black Series, and of course the Snowspeeder. While stationed on Hoth, the Rebel Alliance modified T-47 airspeeders to become Snowspeeders. The Snowspeeder was a two-man vessel with a pilot and rear-facing tail gunner. And you get a look at the aircraft there with Dak on the side. Look at the back of it. There's a look at the figure. Look at some of the panels and everything that can open up. And then you can look at the control console as well. This thing has a lot of great detail that we're going to be getting into. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Snowspeeder itself. All right, going to do my best with this thing, but man, look at the Snowspeeder. It is, wow. I've got the Luke X-Wing Hoth figure in there and the Dak figure, but just want to take a look at some of the detail. Look at the paint job on this guy. And also, okay, there's a couple problems I'm going to get into, but yeah, just look at some of the damage. And if you look at places like this where you can see like a little scorch mark, there's actually molding here for the battle damage. So going over a little bit more of the figure, or the vehicle. Once again, up here, you've got some dings and everything kind of throughout here. These little dots up here on the top of the console, they're actually pitted. So you've got a lot of molding. You have the gun section on the back. The one thing I don't like about this is it just pops right in and out. There's no up-down tilt. It just goes back and forth. You can hear one of my new cats is over there just kind of messing around. Other things, you got these ailerons that can go up and down on like a piston system. Back here with the gun, you can see there is a cord, and it's about 2 foot long. So it goes pretty far. So yeah, you can wrap this. If you ever get a Black Series AT-AT, oh Lord, no. But to get this back up in there, there is a little section here. All the panels on this are very hard to get open. So I'm going to pull it back through. You can attach it to the gun via this little peg right here. So you just put the rest of the cord back in there. Get in there. Get in there. It's going to come disassembled. Ooh, man, I got it kinked up in the... Right now, I'm going to have to take that off. All right. This does come disassembled in the package. The guns on the front are not on there. I can see stress marks when I do that too. Oh, look, one of them's come off. The other side of this, you've got landing gear that fold up like so. And now both guns have come off. So you got double panels. And they snap in really well. But the one thing about this landing gear is, as much as you see I got a little click there, as it's open, but they do not stay up. The slightest thing will knock these down. See, right now it's on the landing gear, but if I move to the, see, it's already down. They don't stay open very well. These do come disassembled. As you can see, they come off fairly easy. You just pop them on. They do have designations on them for left and right, but at least I thought they did. Hang on. Yep, they got it right there. It's got the L right here, so left one, duh. So just put that on, lines up really well. I might super glue those on, just because they do come off quite easily. The other part that you will have to assemble is, my cat is really, you got this little area here. It comes disassembled because this panel can also come off. So you can look at some of the mechanisms and everything beneath there. I don't like that so much, so I'm just gonna put it back on. But yeah, it does come off. Maybe you want to get several of these. Maybe you want to make a fleet of them. Maybe you want them to look differently. I don't know why you would buy more of these, but as you can see, it's just got a little clip here. You want to put it on here at the back. Oh, maybe I'll clip it in first here. There we go. So we got that down. So yeah, and then the other part on both sides, you do have these little air brakes. They clip in really well. So you can lift those up, kind of tilt them back. So they elevate here, if you can see that. Let me bring it back here in the light. Do a little bit of a close up there. So you can see they elevate in the back, and then you kind of push them down. So yeah, you've got options. You've got movement, and the other side has one as well. I cannot believe this kitten of mine has jumped all the way up here to be with me on this table while I'm trying to shoot this review. He's right off to the side knocking down figures. So there's your look at the interior of the Snowspeeder. So let's go ahead and get the cockpit open, which is a very large cockpit. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. I love this thing because it's got like this molded detail here, like it was a cloth or something, you know, in case they bop their heads. I cannot believe you're up here. Seriously, how did you? Dude, this is Eli, everybody. He's really, you're just gonna sit there? You're just gonna sit there while I'm doing this? Cat, really? You're just gonna chill there while I'm doing this review? I cannot believe this. Anyway, he's new. Anyway, if you look at the interior of the cockpit, you can see there is a lot of detail there. You've got the gunner console, you've got buttons that are colored in red, you've got a targeting display over here, and other accessories that come with it. On this side, you have the grapple gun that Luke used to get on top of the, well, to get onto the underside of the AT-AT. If I can just get my camera to focus a little bit. There we go. So you got the gunner, you got the grapple gun right here, and it just fits into the side. Cat, you can't do this. It also comes with 2 grenades. If you look on the inside of the cockpit where Luke is sitting, you'll see that there are 6 of them lined up here, but only 2 of them come out. And also this belt, let me go ahead and show this off, because we'll go ahead and get the figures out of there. You can see how they sit in there. You just pull these up. And then you can pull Luke out, which Luke is another figure that comes, he comes separately in that 40th series packaging. I haven't reviewed them. I don't typically review Black Series figures. If I should, let me know. But about those grenades, if you look into the side here, there are grenades that can come out. Hey, there we go. I got big hands. I can, there we go. So here's what one of the grenades looks like, and you get 2 of them. My camera focus. So yeah, just got a little gold paint on the tip there. Easily handheld, but yeah, there you go. I kind of wish that the grapple gun, well, it has a little hook, but you know, there was somewhere for it to go, but it can easily be held by Luke. There you go. In his hand, you can throw a grenade in this hand, or not. I just dropped it on the floor. Looking at the front of the cockpit, you have a control display right up here. It does have 2 joysticks on each side. Huh? Okay, take him outside, honey. Yeah, take him outside. My daughter found a spider, and she brought it to me. I got weird kids, man. Anyway, so back to this. You got another control over on that side. Eli, this cat is... You're starting to get on my nerves, boy. Anyway. So getting the other figure out that actually comes with the Snowspeeder is Dak Rattler. Also, the other thing I love about this, he's got the handles there, so you can pull it down like Dak does. You know, rear guy's got to pull down the canopy. So, to the figure. This is Dak. He has, well, we'll just go ahead and bring Luke in for comparison. If Dak can stand. I'm trying not to make a bad joke like they made in Family Guy about Dak, because, you know, can't be saying stuff like that if you want YouTube to continue to give you money for your videos. There's Dak. We're going to go ahead and compare him to Luke. And as you can see, essentially, they are the same figure from the boots. The belt on Luke is different. And, of course, Luke has a lightsaber holder, whereas Dak doesn't have that. They both have the same trigger hands and everything. The suits are exactly the same. But moving up, of course, the helmets and head sculpts are different. We'll go ahead and get those off. These things are... The chin strap really catches the nose. And I'm trying not to, like, scrape paint off. Or, you know, accidentally scrape my fingernail across these guys. So you just... Trying to do reviews and children and cats and spiders all coming up in here. So as you can see, the figures have the same kind of warming cap, but different faces. Also, these guys have like a ball joint, and then there's a neck piece here. So if you pop his head off, you can see like the neck joint here is actually on a ball joint. Anyway, back to the review that I'm trying to do. You see, you got a neck piece here that also is connected to a ball joint that is up in the head and a ball joint at the neck, which I kind of dig. That's 2 different ball joints. Oh boy, I hope this is easy to get back on. There we go. So looking at the Dak figure, you got his little vest, control piece here, the belt, his flight harness, posability on the figure. Ankles will go back about that far, forward about that far. The peg is in the foot, so you can make a rotation there. 360 degrees at the knee bend, only gets about 45 degrees. You've got 360 at the calf. The legs will not Van Damme-nation at all, pretty much, because of the strap. I mean, you can pick the strap up a little bit. And that's about how much he can Van Damme it. Got a torso ball joint. No waist articulation at all. You're not going to get much out of that ball joint just because of this hose that goes down into the leg. You've got some nice butterfly hinges. Don't want to go up about that far, 360 degrees, 45, just a bit over 45 degree, and the wrists go back and forth on the left side, up and down on the right hand, and like I said, you got all that articulation up in the neck with those double ball joints. You can go down pretty far. You're limited, of course, by that. All right, so our final shot, I wanted to give you guys a comparison to the Black Series TIE Fighter that they released from The Force Awakens. I had to pull this thing out of storage. It does have a little bit of dust, maybe a couple of cobwebs or spiders on there. Anyway, so yeah, of course this is much bigger. This costs a lot more, but this is still a pretty pricey item. So getting the TIE Fighter off of the table. Yes, I still kept that thing. It needs a room on its own. Overall dimensions on the Snowspeeder, it's about 17 and about 18 inches long from the tip of the barrel all the way to the back of the aileron. And you're looking at about 14 and a half inches wide. So is this awesome? If you like ships like I do, yes, it is awesome. I thought they had stopped making Black Series vehicles in the 6-inch scale. I'm happy to finally get the Snowspeeder, but what if an X-Wing comes out? Anyway, guys, I'm Jason the X. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a like, subscribe if you haven't. And as always say around here, keep on nerding, and I'll catch you next time.